big thing. Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to everybody. And thank you, Dr. Katrina, for your continued membership. Oops. And for all of my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. So, I've finished. And if you haven't followed me, I am working on a butterfly cardigan. I have finished the back panel and the left panel, and now I'm working on the right panel. But of course, what I try not to do, I'm doing anyway, starting another project, several projects but this is going to be a hat. I saw this video and I thought it was the cutest, coolest looking hat. So I went ahead and started this one using all of this scrap yarn that I have all over the house. Instead of starting on a new skein of yarn, I might as well use what's already there and hope it's enough to finish this project. I think it is, but you never know until it's near the end. Then you find yourself playing chicken. But that is what I'm working on. And I started another hat using this granny square yarn, but the pattern that I'm using, now I do like the colors. It's really pretty. That's the granny square yarn, and this is Aryan Warm Wheat. But it's really stiff, and the pattern that I chose, I really need softer yarn. So I went into my scraps again and found, because I was like, I need a 4-weight that's really soft in order to make this pattern work. So I purchased this, what is this? Impeccable Speckle. And it's a 4 medium weight, but it's soft and it's a lot easier to work with. And what's this color? Hot Sunshine, perfect for Florida. So that is the color that I'll be using to make this next hat. The only downside to it is I have to make the brim, which is the, I can't even think. The stretchy elastic brim, as the Hispanic lady says, elastic. So I have to make one wide enough, and then I can start on the pattern again. So instead of frogging it, I just added more to it, and I have to add some more because I'm going to make this into hopefully a cute skirt. Don't know if I'll be able to wear it because it's hot in Florida. We had our little cool off last week, and now we're going back into the 80s. So I don't tend to wear too much acrylic stuff here. And I really don't like hats either. So I like to make them, but I don't wear them because it's way too hot for me. And this hat will take a minute to get finished, not even a minute, more than a minute. As I say, I am not the fast crocheter. And I've been working single crochet for so long that I forget this what I'm working on. And sure enough, I'll start a single crochet when it should have been a slip stitch. So I have to go back to work next month. I'm very sad. I got less than 30 days left to be off and relaxed and not tensed and not stressed. Stress does not do a body good. Hey, Shelly Ann, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Where are you located? I've had my laptop out here watching television and documentaries and such, and I was just too comfortable because I have to use it to finish out this cardigan, and I just did not want to pick it up and take it into the craft room. So that's why I'm out here. This is my place of business when I do my Friday lives to watch the crime shows. Hey, Shatika, how are you today? Thank you for the thumbs up. Are you working on anything? What's your weather like? Weather is warm in West Virginia, working on scarf and matching beanie hat. Wow, warm in West Virginia. That's an oxymoron. It's got to be an oxymoron. We met friends. We went on a Miami Dolphins cruise and we met a couple from West Virginia. So my friend and I, we have been keeping in contact with them and they come down for the Dolphins games. But the pictures that they've sent, unless it got warm real fast, they are like deep into the snow. I'll take my a lot of people that come from other states don't like, that come from states that get winter and fall and all that. They don't like Florida because we don't really have a season change. But for us Floridians, when it's cold, that's a season change. We don't like it, to say the least. We do not like it. Let me see. What what stitch are you using for your beanie and your scarf? I wonder if this would, I don't think this would be a real comfortable scarf though. Not this stitch because it's all, let me see. Would I want this around my neck? Probably not. For a beanie, perfect, but I don't think I would want this around my neck. But I saw the pattern. I was like, "Ooh, let me try that." It's a cute pattern. There was another pattern that I really, really liked, and on YouTube, the translation from one language to the other when they do the auto translation. Whoo, I was so confused. I was like, I have to be well rested and try to figure this out. I would rather just put it on translate in English and turn down the volume so I don't hear them and just read, because I think that's better than them actually having some voiceover that's translating, because the words don't even make any sense at all, at least not to me. But I do want to try that hat, but I just have to be clear mind and probably watch it first. Even watching, I was trying to watch it and it just made no sense to me. Translation, they have to do better. Hey Brianna, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Did you finish your cardigan? And how is that cupcake skirt coming? half double crochet for the scarf and beanie hat. Okay, cool. Define finish for the car. The cupcake skirt was whipped up fast. I wore it. Oh, really? Oh, send me a picture. I can't believe that. That didn't even look like it was a whip up fast. Now you have me curious about it. Oh, I wonder if I can use. Now I'm going to go look at the pattern. And finish means you have sewn it together, blocked it, and you can wear it. That's what finished means, Missy. The twins left today, so I'm catching up on cleaning. But when it's TV time, I'm going to think about doing the border. Oh, my goodness. Well, I wish she had been specific about what the updates are. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I should go and read it again. I don't know. But I refuse to try to skim through all of that. And she has some mistake somewhere. I was like, mistake has already been made. Well, I know the pattern is, I don't know what her corrections are, but I know for sure, since I did the back of it completely, the pattern looks right to me. So I don't know what her revision is. But, and even watching her video, um, when I started doing the panels, I was like, what is she talking about? So I had to pay attention. So I am on panel right. And when I get that done, and she sews her, which is was odd to me, she sews her things together on the right side. I sew my stuff together on the wrong side. But different strokes for different folks. I don't know if that makes a big difference on the seams, but that's not the way I do it. Probably because I do know about sewing. The thing I least like to do. I know I did purses. Some purses I've sewn on the right side. Anyway, who knows? Oh, thank you so much. He's my favorite artist. So sad he is gone. Lot of the geniuses have left this world, and apparently has a vault of music. His sister passed away, I think either early last year or late the year before. I can't remember now. I think it was last year sometime she passed away. So there's like no one, just whoever runs his foundation or runs his enterprise, because they still have events at his home, and um, they have his store. You can buy all kinds of Prince merch, which I don't. I haven't bought anything. Most of the stuff is heavy stuff anyway. I'm trying to remember. I think I may have bought something from the store, but I can't remember. I have so much Prince paraphernalia. It's crazy. Um, I put another request for my New Year's pics because they're on someone else's phone. Oh my goodness. Hey, Jeanette, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Jeanette, I have reached out to you multiple times. You won my giveaway, but I haven't heard from you. I planned on doing the wrong side too. I'm glad I'm not paying attention to her. Yeah, I thought it was weird because I was like, why is she? I'm thinking because I told you the inside of her thing to me is a hot mess. But if you want to do it her way, I thought when she first said how she was carrying her yarn and going the back loop, and I was like, what in the world is this chick talking about? Anyway, and even when she models it, she never turns around so you see the inside of it. But anyway, that's just me. That was one of my biggest pet peeves when people show their work. They never show the full 360. And I think we need to know the full. I need to know what it looks like from front to back. You know, people are going to be standing behind you. You need to know what they're looking at. And people standing in front of you want to know what they're standing to the side. You want to know what they're looking at. Anyway, that's just me. Let me see. Yes, the carrying was a hot mess. It was. It was the strangest thing. And I ended up changing my method halfway. And that's another reason I want to make a second one with lighter yarn. Oh, okay. She said the inside is no. Yes, it is somebody's business. Because just think about it. You like, okay, like I showed my other one. This is my front side. This is my inside. So if I take this thing off, they're going to see front and back. It's going to match. And it's not going to have all that yarn in there. And oof. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, that's too much for me. Too much. When you charge $9, we need to see it all. Yes. Yes. I was like, what is up? And you know, for her to have such a beautiful pattern. Oh, Jeanette says I'm working on learning. Did you hear me say that do you want my giveaway? I actually didn't go and pull anybody else. I just set it to the side. Thank you, Miss Brianna. But the only reason why I can do it as cleanly as I is because I there's if you don't know her, Stitching Diva, she doesn't do a whole lot of videos like she used to do before, but she was surprised. Oh no, not Brianna. No, no, no. Jeanette is the one that won it of DOY Creations. I did the video a long time ago. Actually, it was a short, and Jeanette and another lady. It was only three people commented on the video. I got lots of likes, but only three people commented. So those three. So Jeanette was the one that won the prize, but it was yarn and some other stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff in there. I can't I can't be nosy. But that was beginning of December, I think. But I never heard from her. And just like now, I'm not hearing from her. I'll save her video. I watched the Crochet Chris, but for attempt number one, I left the inside messy because I would have never got that far. Oh, okay. But Stitching Diva, she shows PC stitch. I could not for the life of me remember the name of the program that she had, and then Nia remembered it yesterday. So, and she's like, I just remember it's PC Stitch. I was like, yeah, because I have it on my, I don't know if I have it on this laptop, but I know I have it on my old one that runs like a snail. But I never learned it. Nia pretty much, the only graph that I actually did, Nia did it when we were wearing masks, and I made a Christmas tree mask. Not a no, the Christmas tree mask was from a crochet, but I made masks with the years on it. So I have like I think I have a 2020, 2021, and a 2022 mask, I think. But that's pretty much what I used it for. What I really wanted to use it for were other things, but Miss Graham was not having it. She's like, you ain't gonna suck up my life. You need to learn this yourself. So I never learned it. But I need to learn it because I want to do some grass. But anywho, but she's the person that I learned a lot from. But a lot of the stuff she does, I don't do anyway. One of the things that I do that I learned from another YouTube video, it was just something I was learned, is when I um, first, if I have to start a new yarn, I use the tail. I pull a longer tail out and I use that tail to start my stitch. That way that stitch is locked in. So that was a great thing. So that when you start snipping those, and sometimes I still leave the longer tail and I still weave it in because I want it to be secure and don't want it to fall apart. And if you are definitely like when I did a Mickey Mouse blanket for my great niece, not Mickey, Minnie Mouse, and she ripped it to shreds, to say the least. And my niece was like, "Can you fix this?" I was able to fix it. I don't know if it's all ripped again, but I was able to fix it, which shocked me. I was able to put it back together again. But I had that pattern written out all the way, so I can always go back and refer to it. And I did that. Oh, I have the love blanket over there. I did that. So I've done it. And of course, prints. This is the, do I have it the right way? Or do I have it upside down? I have it upside down. The love blanket. So that's a lot of work. But the thing is, if you start using yarn that are in from different brands, it will change. Like this, that rose colored yarn or whatever it is, I believe is Big Twist. And then I I think it's all Big Twist because it's really soft. But the advantage to the Red Heart is stiffer, but once you wash it, it gets soft. But if you want to make something a little sturdier, like I like to do beanies in, even though I have a lot of Big Twist yarn, I like to do beanies in Red Heart because it's a little stiffer. But that's the problem I found trying to make that pattern, is that Red Heart yarn is way too stiff to make the pattern that I want to make. Hey Diane, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Oops, LOL, she needs to be patient. See. Ooh, I don't know what that is, Brianna. Those little things. Well, I still didn't get a reply from Jeanette. Okay. Well, hopefully she heard. Maybe she'll send me an email. Send me an email, Jeanette, if you are listening, with your address so I can send this prize to you. And if you do not want it, let me know so I can regift it to someone else, because it's just sitting here collecting dust. Oh, it's a note emoji. Okay. I saw it. I thought it looked like a notepad, but I wasn't sure. They're so tiny. on this screen. But I'm so looking forward to this is my year to say deuces to work. So y'all pray that it comes to fruition because I'm tired of working. I've been working since I was a little teenager, 16. And the way the things are going, it's scary out there. There's a lot of companies doing layoffs. AI is taking over. Very sad. When I saw that, is it Tyson? Yeah, I think it was the Tyson company have a lot of people they just laid off in one town. Over 1,000 people lost their job in a blink of an eye. It looked like someone was trying to block me. Some block button came up on my phone. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. I don't know who, because I don't think any of my if any of my moderators are here, they are in the background. That's interesting. I don't know why somebody try to block you. You always hear, not always, but you hear a lot. So I got to look at the channels and see which if 2020 or I watched. Was it a? I think it was a 48-hour. I can't remember what it was about, but it blew my mind. Whatever it was about, it blew my mind. Now I can't remember. I've been watching documentaries about. It's called Turning. It's on. It's a documentary on Netflix. It's called Turning Point, and it's all about all of the corruptions in all of the countries and how America was a part of all of the corruption. But anyway, it's like my brain is like boing boing. Now I can. Now that I'm older, when you're young and they're teaching you all this crap in school, some of it they don't teach you because a lot of this stuff never knew about it. But now, when you're older and you hear stuff and you can't correlate what people are talking about, watching this documentary, OMG, it filled in so many blanks. Very scary. I heard about that. Yeah, CBS had huge offs too, and of course, companies love doing it around. Yes, UPS is doing a layoff. Um, Amazon, one of the car companies, because they're closing plants. And Amazon is going to AI and they're going to start having robots doing all those big, I don't even know, they're supposed to be building this big warehouse near me. But the people that are in there pulling stuff are going to start, I'm sure those are the ones that's going to start losing their job because it's going to start bringing in robots to pull the stuff. And as one CEO said, and I don't remember what company it was, but it was a burger company, robots don't call in sick. I said, yeah, but they break down. And who's got to put them back together again? A human. But they'd rather have a broken down robot. Yeah. Yep. It's going to backfire, but they don't want to pay. They don't want to pay us. They'd rather have spend money on that type of technology that they think a robot, they think we're living in the Jetsons era. That was a cartoon. We still don't have flying cars, even though they're trying to make one. We still don't have flying cars. We still don't have human like robots talking to us. Uh, Child. Anyway, big big business can figure out not to pay somebody. That's what they're working on. The day I always say the day they have robots bringing patients bedpans, that's the day we know we're in trouble. For real, because then nobody is safe. We always talking about MD Google. We gonna really be MD Google. It is crazy. They break down constantly, just like our computers at home. You can't even guarantee any of this stuff works. They're gonna have all the IT people at some remote location working on computers, but it's gonna save them money. That's what they think. I don't see it. But who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'm just a girl trying to get to retirement. All right, I'm going to get off of here and get back to working on my. So I want to get this thing finished soon. I'm so like 100 plus more rounds to go. But anyway, it shall be finished. Fingers crossed. And I'm thinking about putting in another zipper, but I don't know if I have a purple zipper. But I'll go find one. All right. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Happy New Year again. And until my next video or my next live, everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye bye.